'Cause you're a sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars. 'Cause you light up the path. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Ooh. 'Cause in the sky, 'cause in the sky full of stars, think I saw you. Hello, Drew James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com, and I'm playing Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay. Great song. Good news is, if you're a beginner and you have a capo, is that this song only has 5 chords. So nice and simple. And I'm going to be showing you a way, because there's actually not hardly any rhythm guitar in this song whatsoever, but I'm going to be showing you a way of making it kind of a campfire strum along sort of thing. We're going to be learning about dynamics, how to go loud and quiet. Not many online guitar teachers teach you that sort of stuff. So I'm going to be showing you how to make it loud and quiet, how to use accents in your rhythm. You'll learn what that means, don't worry. And also that really sort of little thrashy rhythm guitar part, which I'm going to be showing you with an on-screen rhythm arrow system to help you do your keep your tempo and keep your inner metronome using something called ghost drums. So lots of technicality there that I've talked about, but don't worry, I'm going to break it all down in my usual patient and understanding way. So let's have a look at the left hand. Once again, you do need a capo for the 6th fret for it to sound like the record. If you don't have one, then you're just going to have to play it in open position, and you won't be able to play along to the record, but it will still sound good. So you've got your capo on the 6th fret of the guitar for this, and we're going to be, you only need 5 chords. I'm going to teach you what those chords are. If you already know these chords, so the chords are A minor, mini bar F, C, I'm going to call this E minor adding a C, or E minor 7 adding a C, and G, then what you need to do is, that's the E minor adding the C, in case you haven't heard of that before, then all you need to do is skip to the point in the lesson that's on the screen now, and you can start learning the order of chords, the rhythm, and how the whole song goes together. If you don't, I'm about to show you how to do them. So the strings, Eddie 8 Dynamite Good by Eddie, or E-A-D-G-B-E, that's what I label them. And we're going to be starting on our index finger on the index, middle ring and pinky, on the 1st fret on the B string. Okay, 1st fret's relative to the capo, right? So this would be the 1st fret here. And we're going to hold that down. Then middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D string, and then ring finger on the 3rd fret on the G string. Okay, so your chord should look like that. That's the A minor. Changing to the F, this finger, just push it down onto the bottom 2 strings. Bring your thumb around the back of the guitar. Don't grab with your palm. Keep your finger locked up. Middle finger on the 3rd fret on the G, and ring finger on the, on the 2nd fret on the G, and ring finger on the 3rd fret on the D. If your finger needs to point towards these others, it doesn't matter, that's fine. Strum the bottom 4 strings. That changes to a C, nice and easy change. Lift these fingers up to these strings. So you're on the A string on the 3rd fret, D string on the 2nd fret, index finger no longer barring, but going to the 1st fret on the B string. That's your C. And this, I'm just going to call it an E minor over C for the purposes of this lesson. Leave the index finger there and move the middle finger up to the 2nd fret on the B string, okay? On the A string, sorry. And you strum all 6 strings. Very important to include the E string in that, okay? And the G, we're going to be doing it like this. Leave the middle finger where it is. Ring finger on the 3rd fret on the thickest string, and pinky on the 3rd fret also on the thinnest string, and strum all 6. Okay, so I think we can now get into the rhythm of the song. So we're starting on A minor, and what we're going to do to start with is we're going to create suspense. We're not going to be very loud. We're going to be doing 8 down strums for each chord, like this. C, E minor over C. So it's A minor, F, C, E minor adding the C. Okay, and what I'm doing deliberately is I'm strumming just the top 2 strings of each chord. So I'm not going, I'm just keeping my little pinky in contact with the body so that I've got a nice little even strum with the plectrum. Okay, F, C, E minor add the C, okay? And just to give it an added little bit of zhuzh, what we're going to do is we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're going to accent, put a louder hit. Listen, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, so that's 8 down strums, 8 down arrows, it would be written as, and putting accents on the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? And that, then you've got your verse, okay? So it just goes round and round in that order. When Chris starts to sing a bit higher, I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I'm still doing the same rhythm, but I'm starting to include more strings in the chord as I'm strumming. And this creates something called crescendo. I'm building the volume up. All right, so listen. I don't care. So getting louder. The accents are still there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I don't care if you do. Cause in the sky full of stars. Getting louder, I think I saw you. Strum to break the tension momentarily on the E minor adding the C chord. Okay, then we're going to go into this full rhythm. So the arrows are on the screen now. The little arrows mean missing, the big arrows mean hits. And for every chord, you're doing that amount of arrows. Make your misses the same duration, the same speed as your hits. Down, miss, miss, up, miss, miss, down, miss, miss, up, down, miss, down, miss, down, up. Little faster, make sure you're doing your misses. Just going to F. Down, miss, miss, up, miss, miss, down, miss, miss, up, down, miss, down, miss, down. I find it hard to talk it that fast at the same time, so you have to bear with me on that. Okay, and this is it at full speed. So they're still there. You see my hand is always moving. And once you've absorbed those rhythm arrow systems, it will really massively benefit your inner metronome, your inner timing, and eventually you won't even think about ghost drums. At the moment they might feel weird, but trust me, all guitarists, all good guitarists do ghost drums like that, these misses. They just don't realise they're doing it anymore, that's all. And it's quite important if you've find rhythm difficult to do those, okay? So that is the same chord progression that you're doing throughout the whole song. So in the sort of trancey part where there's no singing, I do that full rhythm. And then when it breaks back into "Cause you're a sky," I just go back into "Cause you're a sky," back into that rhythm. You're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. Okay, it just goes round in a circle, then you do the trancey rhythm again. And then at the end of the trancey rhythm, so you're going to do it A minor, F, C, E minor adding the C. You're going to do that 4 times, that chord progression, with the thrashy rhythm. And once you've done that, you'll hear a slight change of mood in the music where it goes. So what's happening there is it's an F. I was doing a full bar F there. You can do a mini bar F because I think that sounds better anyway for this song. And it's the same rhythm as I showed you in before, but we're just changing the order of chords. So we're going F, G, A minor, and then A minor. F, G, A minor. And then he sings over that. I don't know the melody, because you're a sky full of stars. I'm not going to try and do the melody there. And then the ending, with such a heavenly view, is C, F, G, A minor, C, F, G, A minor, then finishing on a C, as that's the home chord. Thanks for watching this lesson, really hope you've enjoyed it. I've done quite a few Coldplay tutorials now. If you go over to my website, which is learnguitarinlondon.com, I've also included a link above there that you can click. Then that will take you over to all of my lessons. I think there's just under 170 now, so I'm doing 2 new ones a week over here at the YouTube channel, but they also go over there. So they're actually a lot easier to navigate over in Learn Guitar in London because they're put into categories: beginner, beginner 2, beginner 3, intermediate, etc. So if you do like Coldplay, Mumford & Sons, fingerstyle, folk, indie, rock, that's your bag, then have a check over at the website. I'm sure there'll be some great songs to keep you inspired and learning guitar. This lesson was brought to you by brightonguitars.co.uk, and as I mentioned, I upload 2 new videos every week, so hit subscribe. It would be good to have you around for some more lessons. Keep on playing and see you soon.